Alright guys, welcome to the Ridge Golf Course on a nice overcast day where it's not too hot out. So for us it's a perfect day to do some putting work. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be helping you find the middle of your putter more often. So if that's something you want to do, stay tuned. Alright guys, so for this drill, all we're going to need is a couple of tees, your putter, and some golf balls. And what we're going to do is we're going to set these tees up probably a couple mil either side of that putter head. And the reason why we want to do that is we still want to make sure there's enough room for that putter to go through without hitting the tees as we take our swing. Now, it's important if you're going to be doing this to a target like a hole or something, try and get it as straight as possible in terms of the putt. Now, obviously, it's very, very hard out on a putting green to get a perfectly straight putt, but just get it as straight as possible. Now, all I'm going to do is I'm going to start by setting up my putter right in between those two tees. And all I'm going to focus on doing is taking some swings where I can get through without letting that putter hit the tee. If I hit the tee with my putter, I know that my putter's moving around more than I want during that swing. And if we think about the ball starting center of that putter at address, if we're hitting that tee, that means that putter's moving around a lot more than we want coming back in. And that's why we miss-hit toe, heel, off center, anywhere in there. That's because the putter's moving too much. So once we've done that and we've had a few swings where we can actually get through that comfortably without hitting those tees, now I'll generally go, if I can get through 10 in a row, that's when I'll move on to the ball. So one, and make sure guys when you do this, reset after each one. I see a lot of people who just keep doing this. That's not how you putt normally, so why should it be doing that? Why should we be doing that if we're doing the drill? So reset, go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. And once I've done that, I'll set up the ball just in front of the tees a little bit there, get myself lined up, and all I'm trying to do is the exact same thing, which is get that putter through that gate. Just like that. All right guys, something a little bit different here for you as well. You'll notice I've actually got another 4 tees set up here around the initial gate. Now the reason for that is, even though the single gate is really, really good drill for you delivering that club head much squarer back to the target, we can still push or pull our putts depending on our club path. So by adding these couple of gates in here, we can actually try and tighten up our club path a little bit more as well to kind of help us to not only deliver that club more square back to the ball, but minimize the chances of pushing or pulling our putts because of our path. Now, you'll also notice the back gate and the forward gate are actually a little bit wider than the middle gate. And the reason for that is, as most of you should know, the putting stroke is not actually straight back, straight through. There is an arc to our putting stroke. So by allowing that gate to be a little bit wider there, it gives us that chance to use that arc. So for a right-handed golfer here, it'll be wider on that left-hand side. For a lefty, it'd be wider on that right-hand side. So all we're going to do to try and work that out is take these swings and get through there. Again, just like the normal gate, we're trying to get through those tees without hitting any of them on the way through. Once we get comfortable with that, we move through and we put the ball. Now you'll notice that I got a little bit closer to that far right tee than any of the other ones, and that actually shows with my tendency with my puttings is to push the ball. So I'll actually do this drill a lot to try and work on my path to make sure I minimize that chance of me pushing the golf ball. So I'll set it up again, and all I'm trying to do is just get through that gate, just like that. All right guys, well I hope that kind of gave you an idea on something that you can work on to help improve your contact with your putting, try and get some more of those putts coming out of the middle. Now obviously everyone is a little bit different, so if this drill doesn't work for you, definitely by all means go see your local PGA professional, go get a putting lesson. They're going to be able to have a look at your stroke and see just about where you're missing all those putts, the reason you're missing those putts, and what you can do to try and fix them. Now other than that, just before I finish up, again, big thank you to everyone who donated for the Movember cause. We managed to reach our goal of 200, we actually exceeded it and got to 255 I believe, so really, really appreciate that. And just finally, we also exceeded our goal of 100 subs by Christmas, so from now on we've got about a month until Christmas. We're going to try and push forward, get to 150. I think we're at about 125 now, so if we can like, share, send this video around, try and get some more subscribers, get to that 150 goal by Christmas. Other than that, I'll let you guys enjoy your weekend. Cheers.